favors. Good starting five for the Pelicans. Marcus Morris with Zubats, Leonard get into that final playoff spot, and now they have to go over two teams just to get into ninth. Patrick Beverly
with talent. Talking about the absence of Lou Williams and also Montrezl Harrell. Those guys make a big
and playing. Patrick Beverly, of course, has returned. Shamet, Zubats is right there. But again, because he has hardly played any kind of 5-on-5, as Paul George was third in the voting for MVP last year. But there's still people when you...
And the thing about it, in a 7-game series against anybody, this guy can be the
start bubble by taking him out more.
Meanwhile, as Ball throws it up, that's a...
He mentioned that, Coach. I got a question for you. What? If you're the Pelicans players, and we're well aware of the fact, I asked you that question because you led a team with no Patrick Ewing all the way to the NBA Finals.
Misses. Patrick Beverly the rebound. Beverly a three-pointer. Got it. Since the Pelicans started this way against the Jazz, they were down double figures right away. Zion Williamson gets inside and scores here in the NBA bubble. Beverly throws it a little behind, but Kawhi Leonard,
the ability to catch and finish.
Clippers coming out again. They lose to the Lakers as
Hall of Famer. The job he's done as a head coach in this league is absolutely remarkable and something that should be, mentioning that. I just gotta, because we talking about everybody is doing an incredible job, top to bottom. But what
was finally helped him find his freedom. Sacrifices some of themselves for the betterment of others.
Amen.
Jonathan Irons. Marcus Morris, nice little ball fake, pull-up jumpers, got it. It's only the third team foul on the Clippers. Holiday throws it up, and Jackson Hayes. Landry Shamet drills.
Easy shot to come off, be balanced, and shoot the three. Terrific shot.
Oh, nice ball. Meanwhile, Jackson knocks it out of Hayes, the rookie's hands, and now goes down and lays it up and in. J.J. Redick connect. But came out firing on all cylinders. Three-pointer.
No, and on top of that, everybody raves about the human being that he is. How great of a guy he is.
Zion Williamson and Josh Hart. Melli fakes, now drives, scoop layup is good. The fall. Nico Lomelli, the 29-year-old rookie from Italy, with a rebound. Williamson running the floor.
Play his way back into shape like a lot of guys do at the beginning of every season.
Well, the whole idea behind it is to avoid soft tissue in terms of the return to play, very specifically. And every player had a very similar...
Protecting the future of the franchise. They're trying to win games, and that could cost somebody their job or a player being...
To find a rhythm.
Patrick Beverly, another three. NBA 13 for 13. Zubats. Kawhi Leonard stops. George, right corner three, got it. So they're past halfway there, and we still have 5.5 to go in the second. Ingram. Kawhi Leonard drives inside, lays it up and in. Years with the way the game has changed. Paul George to Beverly. Beverly to Morris. Garnett, he turned that into a championship. Shamet deep in the corner. That's a restart. A dominating performance from the LA. Ball turns it over. Morris banks it huddle after you call the timeout. You're just getting blasted.
Well, first of all, I don't like the way we came off the...
Not tripping as much.
Alvin Gentry is going to be tripping at halftime. His team down 33. Nice feed inside. Pass. Turnover number 12. Jackson to the basket. Layup is good. Final minute of what has been a bludgeoning here in the first half.
Games in this league where you don't put forth the type of effort and anything off the board because it doesn't matter. What matters is we begin to compete at the level that we become accustomed.
Oh, the 16 threes, he said that didn't bother me. The 24 points off the turnovers, the careless turnovers.
Because you don't put your body in front. I've seen a lot of guys step out of the way of Williamson. As Leonard.
Ingram, baseline jumper is good.
Completely.
Even the Chris Paul trade. When you're under the gun as depth of players, Beverly, Lou Williams,
I'll do better. I promise. Frank Jackson's jump shot is good. Shot blocked by Favors. Here comes Josh Hart. Yeah. Ingram guarding George. George drills.
Judgment. That is disrespectful, and I think has to be adjudicated.
Remember, the Clippers, they're missing two key players, two of their highest scores as well. One we have had here today.
House, and so we went out fishing, and I killed it, right? But he
Zubac the rebound. Well, players trying to do something to keep themselves occupied.
Chasing down the record and made an all-out attempt to break the record to the point where we had to intentionally foul them.
Both of them come out with two strong games. J.J. Bama, but he's had a nice fit off the bench here.
Fans, though.
Alexander Walker, the spin move, drives into traffic, layup shot, bounces around it. Patrick Patterson hits the Magruder keeps his dribble alive. Jermichael Green tries a three, and that's good.
I remember last game of the season, I was playing for the Clippers, and we were playing the San Antonio Spurs.
After the first quarter, up by 32 after the second at halftime. Magruder banks it up. Jermichael Green all over Melly, stays with him. Melly hits it.
When was that?
2004.
That would have been, I'll say this, I never liked him at home because he was too fair.
Amir Coffey hits the calling games without fans as they turn it over. Melly goes the other way, finds Frank Jackson. Jackson up and under, count it as a referee.
But studies show it happens.
Absolutely.
Ball tipped up.
I let that go. I let that go.
That doesn't even make sense.
And the players and the refs in this case, and it's good for them in terms of rest.
He did a good job. Flew commercial period.
All flights.
All flights.
Alexander Walker, nice whip pass inside on the all-time coaching list. One of our records, #1 in the Celtics. But now
wins total.
Terrence Mann. And this Clippers blowout comes to an end. What a performance from the LA.